person have her own role. Sometimes when a friend you call your friend because perhaps you don't want to feel alone and you don't want to feel rejected and you want to feel in a position of power or something like this kind. And also when at work you know perhaps that your boss is not correct and you're gonna say it because you are in fear, perhaps you want to lose your work if you say something but you don't say, or you say and get you happy but your boss get angry and these kind of things like do a ball, and sometimes the ball get you trapped, but also like you see, like we say before, you can get out and see this game like a game that is no, but you must be aware of this.
Yeah, this is the only thing, right? This is the process of waking up, realizing that we are living in a dream, that everything that happens has a reason, but everything that happens is just part of a story that we are experiencing for the experience, and the experience is which fills up the Akasha. This is the reason why we are here. For experiencing all this, following the interest of soul, and the ego can not do anything which is soul doing on the end of the controller.
Yeah.
Ego follows soul, and everything that we are perceiving we want to perceive, if ego likes it or not. And once you see this, you will not forget this again. You will maybe sometimes forget it a little bit, but you will always remember, and you will get used to this feeling of waking up and being aware of what's happening in your perception bubble again. This is I'm really glad that you can, because as you said that, because that's why I asked you to repeat this, because as you said it, I knew you were not talking about anything that you have read in any books. When you talked, I knew, because I heard that you are talking about your very own experiences.
Yeah.
That was practical experience, not theory or something like that. And then I knew, yeah, okay, now I meet the people, and it has begun, that it started, that we are like going through a paradigm shift. This is how it's happening, through talks like this, becoming more and more aware of it. This is like a web. It's like connecting everything, and so everything starts to make sense, and then more and more people make exactly the experience that you have made, and they wake up, they snap out of their lives, they realize that this is just all really an illusion, and that's okay, like there's no problem. And then you become much calmer, because you know how horrible life can look, like hell, you know, but that it's just an illusion. And then you see the war, and you see the hunger, and you see all the bad things in the world, but you know it's not really bad. end, it's running through changes, so it will stop.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it's like a process, the mind process that is go automatically, and sometimes you can stop it. But it's like the mind or the ego drives the movement in your mind. But it's like a river. You can fight against the river. Just you need to let the river get down or go down without fighting, just floating, without spending energy, without fight, without movement. It's just when you get relaxed and see it, the thing is like disappear.
Yeah.
There is nothing. The problem is gone.
Yeah, that's exactly the same thing that Ikachaka said. It's acceptance. Accept the flow of the river. You cannot change the flow of the river, but you can start to surf on the waves of the things that are coming and going. And when you use your consciousness as your surfboard, and you learn how to control and to stand on your consciousness, then you can surf these waves. And then the flow of the river is okay with you, and when everyone learns how to change it around you, the river can flow just like it wants to be, because that's what it is. It cannot go any other way.
Yeah, I thought with you that it's like when the heart you learn can explain. It's like from you when you get relaxed or get in peace with few movement inside yourself. It's like you do your own wave and come to your life the same wave that you are doing, and the thing that usually come if you are in peace, the things come in peace. There is
right,
like a mirror, you know.
Exactly, that's resonance.
Resonance.
When you become more calm, your life becomes more calm, and the world around you becomes more calm.
Yeah.
This is why it makes sense to, soon as possible, stop fighting.
Yeah.
And then get access to a world where everyone around you is your brother and your sister.
Yeah.
And there are no more enemies.
And
it's possible to see it like that. You just have to do it.
There is no enemy, only masters.
Only masters.
Only masters.
Masters of themselves. Everyone is the god of his own universe, if you want to say it.
Yeah.
But all together, this is what we all call God.
Yeah,
and all together is not just the people on earth. It's the whole universe. We are connected to everything.
Yeah.
Earth is just one little next step.
Yeah, go to the next step, and is when you, for example, when somebody comes, ever is not like this way ever, but sometimes happen when somebody comes at your life like an enemy, just like inside yourself, look to this enemy like your master, because perhaps we have some lesson that we don't be aware. And
yeah,
this is
why he is my enemy. He is only my enemy because I am afraid of him. Yeah. And I am afraid of him means I fear that he could become my master. Ooh, I don't want that. And so I fight against him. Or it, whatever the enemy is. Whatever I am against. Thank you. I just wanted to